This was disappointing. I did enjoy it, unlike most people, but a disappointing sequel. And I was really looking forward to this movie. Spoilers, obviously. I don't usually say spoilers, but I decided to this time. I don't know why, but anyways. The setup of the first movie was that Doctor Strange was gonna fight Mordo. Mordo was gonna try and kill all the sorcerers or remove all their powers or whatever. Well, they reference that, but nothing happens with that in the MCU. If you're not familiar with the MCU and you haven't watched all the movies, you might think there's a movie where Doctor Strange fights Mordo, because they say that happened. When they go and meet the other version of Mordo in the multiverse, America Chavez is like, oh, cool, isn't that cool that, you know, he was the one that brought Doctor Strange into the place? And he's like, well, yeah, and then he dedicated his life to killing me. We didn't see any of that. So the whole payoff to the end credits of the first movie was Doctor Strange saying some words and saying it happened, but us not seeing it happen. Fun. There's also a scene where Doctor Strange talks to Christine from another universe, and she says that we don't, it was a complicated relationship, blah, blah, blah. They never really figured out what it was like. And Doctor Strange says, well, I guess we have something in common after all. Yet, literally seconds later, she's like, I don't care what you had on the other universe. We don't have that. Like, what? Did he not just tell you that you're basically the same on his universe? And Charles Xavier is there. He could simply just read Doctor Strange's mind and say, yep, he's telling the truth. But he doesn't, so later he gets killed. Because Charles Xavier is in this movie very briefly, and it's Patrick Stewart's version. We get Black Bolt back, and he has his costume. It's the same actor as the one from the Inhumans show. And we get Reed Richards, who was fan casting. And he gets killed. Then we get an alternate version of Captain Marvel who gets killed by a statue, which I thought was bullshit. And then we get a different version of Captain America called Captain Carter, his girlfriend from the first movie. I thought we were done with that whole stupid shit after Endgame. But no, they brought her back in this different universe, and she gets chopped in half by her own shield. After, 20 seconds before that, she said, I can do this all day, to, quote the first movie, Captain America the First Avenger. But yeah, there's a bunch of different versions of Doctor Strange. We get this one that did dream walking too much. One that turned evil because of his love for Christine, which is basically what happened in What If, so really, what was the point? And Vision is mentioned only once in this movie, and Wanda calls him Viz. That's such a weird nickname, Viz. Oh, he's actually mentioned twice. I just remembered, she does say that she killed him, but she doesn't say his name. She's like, oh, I killed the love of my life. And for what? But Vision was a big part of WandaVision, so I don't understand why they only talk about her kids in this. Why would she only want her kids and not Vision in this universe? Why is there no reason that she doesn't want Vision? I don't understand. Yeah, there's really not much to talk about though. America Chavez, Doctor Strange, going through multiverse, getting chased by Scarlet Witch, people dying left and right, and then main characters not dying, and then them pretending some of the characters in this movie are important that we didn't know until this movie. Like, there's this girl, Sarah, that's friends with Wong, that sacrifices her life to destroy the book. And we've never seen her in any other movie before. And then there's a few other people that get tortured. To get Wong to talk, that we've never seen before. And they mentioned Infinity War a few times. And I'm pretty sure in Infinity War, there was like 14 million realities and they only went in one. So how did they beat Thanos in 838 universe? I don't understand. Yeah. Really not much to this movie. It was kind of disappointing. It's not exactly bad, it's just decent. It's something I could rewatch, but I probably wouldn't because it's a decently long movie. We get 2 credits, and the mid-credits is Klee. We get Klee, which is pretty cool. But Doctor Strange is somehow in control of his third eye now. Even though at the end of the movie he gets his third eye. And then that's how the movie ends. Yet, he's able to just summon it at will during the mid-credits. And then the actual movie ends with a corny pun when someone earlier in the 838 universe, Doctor Strange, did a spell on him that made him beat himself up. And Chavez asks how long it'll last. And he says it'll last 3 weeks. So the movie ends with the actual end credits of the character beating himself up a few times. And then he stops. And he goes, "It's over." And that's the end of the movie. Well, yeah, I guess that's about it. And actually, though, that is the same dude that was in the first 3 Spider-Man movies, the Tobey Maguire ones. Bruce Campbell is his name. I'm pretty sure him and Sam Raimi are friends, and that's why he had a cameo in this movie, since Sam Raimi directed this movie.